Hi there, it's Honest Self-Help Book Reviews. Today I'm talking about a review of You Are The Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I'm talking in this video about 4 people who used visualization to conquer obstacles. So the first example was a golfing prisoner of war. This is the example of a gentleman who was in prison in a Vietnamese prisoner of war camp in North Vietnam. And what happened was every day, to keep himself sane, to keep himself going, to keep his morale up, he would visualize himself playing 18 holes of golf in his cell. So even through the disgusting conditions, the malnutrition, the brutality of the guards, he would visualize every day himself playing 18 holes of golf. The interesting thing was that he survived when many of his other fellow soldiers did not, but also that when he was released, when he went back to America, he had a perfect round of golf the first time, simply because he'd visualized playing it in his mind over and over again. Another example is Soviet human rights activist Anatoly Sharansky, later known as Natan Sharansky. He spent 9 years imprisoned in the Soviet Union after being falsely accused of spying for the United States. Now, what happened was this guy would play chess in his cell every single day. 400 days in a small, darkened, freezing cold punishment cell. He would play a mental game of chess against himself every day, keeping track of the board coordinates and positions of each piece in his mind. So what happened was, when he released, he immigrated to Israel, and he eventually became an Israeli cabinet minister. And then when world chess champion Garry Kasparov came to Israel in 1996 to play a simultaneous chess match against 25 Israelis, guess what? Natan Sharansky beat him. So all that chess playing in his mind had made him a genius at playing chess. Another example of a person who uses visualization to conquer is obviously the famous Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers. He says that he imagines moves in his head that he later executes with precision on the field. Leading up to the Packers' 2011 Super Bowl win, in a playoff game, the 6th-seeded Packers won 48-21 against the top-seeded Atlanta Falcons. And he completed 31 of 36 passes, the 5th best postseason completion percentage of all time. And he was saying, in the 6th grade, a coach taught us about the importance of visualization. So he says, whenever I'm in a meeting, watching a film, or lying in bed before I go to sleep, I always visualize making those plays. A lot of those plays I made in the game I had thought about. And as I lay on the couch, I visualize making them. He was also successfully able to spin out of 3 potential sacks in that game, and he visualized the majority of those sacks, of breaking those sacks before he made them. So visualizing enabled Aaron Rodgers to feel completely comfortable under pressure, and it's something that you too can apply in your life. Another example is world famous golfer Jack Nicklaus. And if you're a bit younger, you may not have heard of Jack Nicklaus, but this is what he said: I never hit a shot, even in practice, without having a very sharp, in-focus picture of it in my head, like a color movie. This is what he said: first of all, I see the ball where I want it to finish, nice and white, sitting up high on the bright green grass. Then the scene quickly changes and I see the ball going there, its path, trajectory and shape, even its behavior on landing. Then there's a sort of fade out, and the next scene shows me making the kind of swing that will turn the previous images into reality. Only at the end of this short, private Hollywood spectacular do I select a club and step up to the ball. So, this guy's a world champion and won so many PGAs in golf, and he used the power of visualization. So you can use it to keep yourself alive, you can use it to achieve, you can use it to master any skill, is the power of visualization. So thank you so much for people who used visualization to conquer obstacles. This is honestselfhelpbookreviews.com. Check out our website for the full review and all the other videos. Also, click like and subscribe if you dig this video. And if you like this book, You Are The Placebo, check it out, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Have a fantastic day.